Hey y'all, welcome back to the Third Day Homestead. So today we are getting some things cleaned up on the outside now. We are ripping some vines out of the gutters and some vines out of underneath the siding and stuff. All of this stuff is just a mess just from where this house has not been touched or anything like that. And so now we've got vines growing under the roof, through the siding, and yeah, as you can see here, that is one thick vine. But we are doing this because before we start digging around the house, we need to make sure that it is clean of any debris or anything that is around the house, so we don't end up damaging the house or possibly damaging the excavator that we're renting. I also wanted to mention that we got a lot of new subscribers to the YouTube channel. I am so thankful for that. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, my name is Tiffany. Me and my husband bought a 30-acre Amish farm that had a house and a shop on it. We have been living in the shop in a camper with 7 of us for about 2 years now, because we were back and forth with deciding if we wanted to do a barn-dough home or if we just wanted to fix up this Amish house. When we sat down and drew everything out and did our cost, it actually is going to be cheaper to just renovate this house than it would be to build a barndominium. So that's where the renovation series has came into play, where it is Amish house to farmhouse. So welcome, and I hope you stick around and follow us on this journey. This has been a up and down climb, but I am so thankful that the Lord has just worked everything out and that it just seems right. Like, this is the right decision, and He has blessed us tremendously. Everything has just fallen into place. But back to this video. So I wanted to save some time. I didn't want to record the entire day. I mean, it took us about a day and a half, maybe actually almost 2 days to get all of the outside cleaned up because it was that bad. But we got the excavator brought, and this is the before. I always love doing before and after, so that way you guys and myself can see the progress and how far we've come with this renovation series. So if you're wondering why we are digging around the house, we actually have flooding. Every time it rains, it's like water just sits and it seeps through these brick walls and it comes into the house. Now, a lot of you on my TikTok have actually told me a lot of things about why that is. And I mean, we already had a ballpark figure of why it was happening, but that's why we needed to dig it out, so that way we could get to the bottom of it and figure out why it is leaking. I mean, it was bad. We already knew that we were also going to have to buy some paint, like the tar for foundation and roof tar. I don't know why I call it paint. I guess just because it's liquid when it goes on. But you can see they didn't even have a thick coat on it to begin with. So it's great that we bought 2 5-gallon jugs, so that way we can come through here after everything is dried and repaint it and then seal it and do all the proper steps to where we won't have another issue with the house flooding again. We are going to put a French drain. That will be in another video, but it's hard to just sit down and explain it all. You guys are just going to have to see. He also brought the front of the, I don't even know what to call it because it wasn't really a porch, but the front of the house, the ground, he brought that down because we had a bad water leak into those rooms as well. But follow us along for more Third Day Homestead content. God bless. Bloom where you're planted.